On Destination WA, we take you to some pretty amazing places and do some pretty incredible things. And today's adventure starts at the Karratha Veterinary Hospital. Why? Well, there's a method in my madness. A few years ago, the movie Red Dog immortalised the legend of one of the Pilbara's most famous residents. This is the practice he often limped into for treatment, and it's here he formed a lifelong bond with the man now known as the Desert Vet.
Someone came in with this dog when I was first in Karratha many years ago, and I treated it, and then a few days later someone else brought the same dog in, and I said, well, hang on, who owns this dog? And they said, this is Red Dog. No one owns him, but everyone owns him. And he's got a particular attachment to this vet hospital because it was one of his last civic duties before he did die in October 1979, and a month later he was dead.
Where did he start his journey, as it were? Is he somewhere around here that can be his hometown, if you
Yeah, well, he was born in Pilbara, but I'd pick him up in Tom Price and Roban and Karratha and even Broome.
And that's where the big statue is, isn't it?
Yeah, the statue. I'll take you out there later if you like. We'll have a look at it.
The statue at the entry to Dampier was erected by his friends not long after he passed away. And it's correct, right down to the last detail.
Red Dog only had one testicle. And
only a vet would know that.
Yeah, it was true.
If he knows that, he'd also be able to explain why Red Dog's statue is located here.
Dampier was the first town he was brought to when he came over from Pilbara as a puppy, and he quickly found out that he could go down to the singlemen's quarters and be friends with them and act like a single bloke. Red Dog was actually like a single guy. He'd hung around the wet mess, and he was always keen on a nice steak that he'd pinch off the barbecue.
Over the years, the legend has grown, and Rick is the perfect tour guide to his life.
There's actually a Red Dog trail around Dampier now, Chrissy. It tells the stories not just about Red Dog, but also the town. Dampier was settled as a mining town, but it's a very, very pretty place, and it's now an open town. There's some things up in the hill. There's a view from the lookout, looking over the town, and I'd like to think that Red Dog could sit up there and enjoy the view like he always used to do. There's also the palms by the waterfront, where you enjoy a bit of shade. We used to play cricket there too. And in the middle of town, there's a mural. And I think the main spot that gets people talking the most is the shark cage. It used to be a shark cage where people could go swimming, but it's got a bit of a hole in it, so it's not there anymore, but you can see where it's been.
Red Dog, hey, what a legend, and so is Rick, the Desert Vet, as he's better known. If you want to follow that roaming with the Red Dog trail, you can pick up one of these pamphlets at the Karratha Visitor Centre and explore at your own pace, just like Red Dog.